Even have Sonic in the theaters too. Hopefully you can see it there. Now that feels like a quarter full moon. Honestly, I didn't even know that it was coming out this year. Like, I wonder when they're even gonna put out the next Shrek movie where there ends up being a good guy and a villain. Since I was only 6, I kept saying in my mind that the age of 20 was going to treat me like crap. Well, I wasn't wrong. I tripped over and all of a sudden I knocked this out and it broke. Out of 14 days, which, yeah, for the first 10 days of it, I played 15. Out of 14 days so far, like, not even one day of what I can say absolute luxury. And I don't know what to say, honestly. Like, I know it would have been a lot better if I were to do Re 15 for the rest of the year. So the JBL speaker has fell down, unfortunately. I knocked it out. Well, the other two are still standing as it is. That's great. But that one that's on the couch. It's that time of the day again, you guys. I'm back on my bike and it looks to be pretty great. This time it was cloudy for a big part of yesterday, but today it is much more worth taking a joyride. And that's our former rental house. And by the way, there are 3 houses in this neighborhood that are open houses and for sale. At the last week it was only 1, but now it's gone up to 3. Yay! Our former rental. And by the way, I found out that now, whatever it was last week, that there was 1 house for sale in this neighborhood, that has gone up to 3. So now there are 3 houses that over the weekends would be open houses and definitely would be worth an advantage of checking out the standards and how it really is, especially the living rooms, the kitchens, and pretty much the style of how it is anyway. But the key word is the standards of the house. I mean, of course, today's Wednesday, by the way, and usually the weekends are open house days, and so hopefully we'll get a chance to do that. I have been somewhat hopeful to do that in the last 2 weeks, but then we kept forgetting that it was open house day. Yeah, remember the other day when I went downhill, I was almost gonna bump into a drunk driver at this point, which made me rant really hard. Hopefully that won't happen again. Oh my God. Oh my God. That would have almost happened again, you guys. Just 5 days after that drunk driver went right in my face, it could have happened again. Honestly, what a relief. And all of a sudden after I almost got hit by a drunk driver, that made me rant like very seriously and heavily. And thank goodness this did not happen again. It's like I got out of the danger zone. Like that danger that just keeps looming into you, something that you feel like is strongly coming, all of a sudden doesn't, and it turns on the good side, at least away from the dangerous side. But hey, what a relief. 5 days ago I was almost bumping into that drunk driver, and honestly, if that would have happened again, I would have took my frustration to the highest level. I don't know why, but it's really the case that when I end up in a situation like that, it's not me, but the other guy that literally bottles it. But anyways, now it is time for what I would call some summer vibes. Dear Lord, let this be some amazing vibes this time. It's actually a perfect day to get into swimming anyway. This is great, but man, it is cold. Oh my God. It is even colder than what I bragged about the other day. Could it still bring a fortune though? Yeah, somewhat did, didn't it? Perfection! Bird! Oh yeah, get double. Boing! Gobble gobble. Boing! All right, guys. Now. I was planning to make it all the way to the other edge. Now, time to get a combo in that jacuzzi. Whoa! I wanted to get that. Okay, let's see the better way. Boy! That's the combo. Boy! Ooh, great Lord of Rabbit. Great Lord. It is very hard to see those, especially while the sun's out. That was absolutely miraculous. I got the very slightest chance to see it peek out of the bushes and then leap back in again like 1992 or any other leap year.
1 hour later.
All right, so it's almost after hours and let's see what the heck we got on station. It's a 530E.
E-Drive.
It's an E-Drive.
Oh my God.
Of course, it's BMW, but wow. And from the doors, you can tell it's quite different from the 330i or whatever, but it is the 530E. Well, that's it. And another flat Chevrolet as well, just one door.
But it has exhaust.
Yes, but it has a sticker on it.
Yeah,
The Tesla doesn't.
hybrid.
The Tesla doesn't have the sticker on it, but how? Okay, yeah, this is actually my first time seeing a car with exhaust actually having the sticker on it for the carpool access. Look at the shape of this one, by the way. This is a Type R Honda. It's very quality, isn't it? And so the last times that we came here, I had a lot of fun looking at this butchering machine, see what the heck is going on. But this time, I'm not even gonna put my nose into it. We came to Starbucks and check this out. This whole shelf is just empty. Look, they only got some nuts, but other than that, it is empty. Maybe some milk and apple juice and some more powder juice. But I've never seen a shelf like this. Well, let's see what they even have on the theaters at the moment. Hopefully some interesting movies, because one of them is Bad Guys. They even have, oh, it's The Bad Guys. So, The Bad Guys on the movie. We actually came here to watch The Lion King, but that was over the summertime. You're gonna be amazed when I say that they even have Sonic in the theaters too. If we can see it there. I am not going to be able to get inside there though, but apparently they do have Sonic as well. Now that feels like a quarter full moon over here, but Sonic 2 is out on theaters. You guys, I guess it just newly came out. It should be coming to that time soon where the machines start spitting out all the water, giving us some moisture. But anyways, so I did have a look at the list of the films that came up in theaters, and from what I found, actually a majority of them appear to be action movies. Well, not a big part of it though. About 40%, shall we say, are action movies. There's a big selection as well of Western movies and sci-fi as well, but many of them turn out to be action. And yes, as well, Sonic 2. I was actually quite amazed to have seen Sonic 2. Honestly, I didn't even know that it was coming out this year. Like, I wonder when they're even gonna put out the next Shrek movie, because they did say that they would put out another Shrek movie. They made 4 Shrek movies in the past, and they have been saying all over that they are going to produce another Shrek movie. So there had already been Toy Story 4 Toy Story films, and there might be a 5th Shrek movie coming out. If that happens, then at least I'm not going to be dramatically surprised. So, whatever it is. And yes, by the way, in terms of Gross Gang, it's actually been a quite long day of editing the episode. Anyway, it has been a very long day making the Gross Gang episode itself anyway. It's actually a dramatic ending to the episode though, but it's fun. But when it comes to the Jungle Book and the Lion King, which both of them have a similar point of view, actually, as well, kind of scenic, almost the same type of nature, pretty much. And I do remember watching the 2016 version of the Jungle Book in theaters, which, just like The Lion King, there turned out to be an animated version and one realistic version, which in 1967 they had put an animated version, so the cartoon version of Jungle Book, pretty much similar with The Lion King too. In 1994, Disney had produced the animated version of that, and then in 2019, me and my parents had went to the movie theaters to see Lion King. So, actually, at least a different story, but similar setting, similar theme, and similar kind of living, and similar mission. Whatever. It's always one of those stories where there ends up being a good guy and a villain. But hey, that's what I would call the good, the bad, and the ugly. Or even the good, the bad, and the evil. And yeah, it might be totally dark, by the way, if you're wondering why you cannot see my face. Well, it is this statement that I don't want to bother anyone while I'm riding my bike. At least the flashlight with the bike is good enough. Very honestly, that bike ride at night actually made me break a sweat. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's vlog. It's been great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning.